Hello and welcome to season 4 of Be Here Now, the Peaceful Empowerment Work Show, where presence invites perspective and allows peace. We are live on the newstreamingnetwork.com, WGSN-DB, Going Solo Network Radio, TV, and podcast. I am your co-host, Judy Forder, and I am back with my co-host in peace, Miss
Janice Leonard. Hey, everybody. So glad to have you back here, to be back, and fresh ideas and fresh shows. And we're having interesting, too. We're having I wanted to say this. Something I've never really known about is what our guest is just going to have a series we'll talk more about later. And I just hope you can learn and grow. This is, wow, it's different for me. So I'm enjoying it, and I'm learning a lot. I hope you do, too.
Yes.
You know, as you know, Judy and I, we've been doing this every week for this is our 4th season, and we're part of a nonprofit. We do this because we struggle. We go through journeys. We're all on a journey, and we wanted to share our tools and thoughts and experiences with everybody, and hope that maybe we can reach somebody else who can understand what we're going through. It's a 501c3. We do have a website. It's www.peacefulempowermentworks.org. And at the top of the screen, bottom of the screen, there is a donate button if you're able to, and it'd be tax deductible. And let's see. If not, you can just press like, share, subscribe, and that's great, but greatly appreciated too. And
Yes.
it's great to be back here.
Yes. Before we get to our special guest today, I have some graphics of new things to look for in season 4, because this is a first. We are doing a 6-part series with our guest today. It will be the first Monday of every month for 6 months. She's going to start today, and her last part of the series will be our first show in December. We are so excited about that. We've never done anything like this before. So we are so excited to collaborate with Elohi and help. I mean, yeah, we'll let her explain more about that.
When she talks, it's like out of this earth, you know. Anyway, it's just her voice is just so mesmerizing, and it's all new for me, and it's very interesting. Hope you like it.
And Janice and I were talking about how maybe we can extend beyond the pod and start to communicate and interact with our viewers and followers more. And so we came up with the Be Here Now monthly chat and chew, where we want you to grab a drink and a snack and then join us for the last Saturday of each month for an opportunity via Zoom to chat about the show topics of the past month, do guest Q&As when the guest is available to join us, or anything else that's on your heart.
Yeah. It'll be great because then the communication can be bi-directional. Yeah, so we can hear you guys talk.
Exactly. We're intentionally keeping groups small because we want to be able to make sure connections are made. So this one, the first one, will be on July 25th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are interested in reserving your spot, please email me at judyforder@comcast.net and just put in the subject line, Be Here Now, BHN Chat and Chew. And I can then send you the link to the Zoom room. So here are the dates for Elohi's 6-part series. We will share these in the comments below as well. So yeah. I think we are ready to. Elohi has been on the show. This is her 4th time back. So I'm just going to do a brief little bio, but her full bio is included in our PDF slideshow that we put on. So Elohi Magdalena Rosa is a voice alchemist, channel of the Magdalene Rose Grail, and sacred vessel of divine Mother Grace, founder of the Rose Grail, the way of embodied love. She companions awakening souls, healers, creatives, light workers, and stewards of the new earth across the sacred thresholds of remembrance and soul mission, supporting them in remembering who they are why they are here, and how they are meant to serve. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Miss Elohi Magdalena Rosa.
Yay!
Hello, everyone, and thank you, Janice and Judy, for having me. I'm so grateful.
Yes. Now, I'm going to tell the viewers when Elohi is doing this series, we're turning the reins over to her. So we want you to be able to know how to get in touch with her, and we want you to know how to view her upcoming events. So we're going to hit that right now, whereas we used to do that at the end of the show. We're going to hit it right now because anyone that has experienced Elohi's teachings and transmissions knows that you get in this energy and it just feels so good. And you don't want to leave it to do this logical stuff that needs to be done. So let's hit that. Silverio, if you can pull up the upcoming events and contact information for Elohi that's in that PDF, that would be great. And then Elohi can share it with everybody.
Okay, so the first event is the Illuminate Festival on July 18th, and it's from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I'm one of the vendors there. I'll be with probably in the same room. We're a community of transformation, and I think Cheryl's going to be in that same room. And we're all going to be having different things available at our booth table. I'm going to be doing mini Rose Grail alchemy activations, which are about 20 minutes long. They usually sell out. This year, I'm only going to do 8 because I'm also going to be doing a free transmission at 1 p.m. at the festival. So if you're in the Annapolis area, Arnold, Maryland, I would love to see you there. Then on July 22nd, that's the Mary Magdalene Feast Day. So I was guided to offer an online activation, a Magdalene lineage activation at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you can't make it live, you'll get the replay. So if you still want to receive the transmission, you can purchase it. It's $44 and you'll get the replay, and it's a lifetime access to that. And then on August 9th, it's actually my first in-person event for this year because I've been going through it, as I think many of us have been. And that's a 3-hour retreat from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And it's called the Pillar of the Rose Grail. And it's kind of the third in the trilogy of last year. I did the Pillar of Remembrance. Then I did the Pillar of Grace with my soul sister Pamela, and now I'll be doing the third one, Pillar of the Rose Grail. And just so you know, this is all related to transmissions that I've been receiving really directly from Sophia, Divine Mother. So my next book is called The Immaculate Heart, and it's about activating the divine heart. And so what you're going to be experiencing today through these 6 months really is connected to all of that. It is about going deeper into the heart. And to connect with me, you can go to my website, which is anarayacollective.com, and or a community that I have formed on Substack, which is the rosegrail.substack.com. And if you subscribe there and it's free, you will always know about my transmissions and things that are going on. And for my newsletter, you have to go to my website and subscribe there.
Awesome. All right. So the way that this is our 6-part series is going to run with Elohi is she will do a teaching. We will take a commercial break. And when we return, she will do a transmission. So that's how we're going to run the show today. Take it away, Miss Elohi.
All right. So I was guided to do a short invocation. And my throat is, let me drink a little bit of water. And I just invite everyone to close your eyes to receive this invocation. It's part of the invocation that I always use to create the sacred container, but I was guided to repeat this part again. And I'll play the crystal bowl here. I now invoke the living remembrance of the Rose Grail within every heart. May the rose bloom, may the veils become transparent to truth. May remembrance awaken gently and naturally. May each soul receive only what is appropriate for their path, their timing, and their highest unfolding. May fear be transmuted into curiosity. May confusion be transmuted into wisdom. May separation be transmuted into love. May every word spoken today carry the frequency of grace. May every silence carry the presence of Source, of creation, of God, Goddess, whatever words resonate with you. May every revelation deepen humility rather than certainty. May every insight lead us closer to the living truth within. I offer this gathering in service to the awakening of humanity. I offer this voice as a vessel of love. I offer this heart as an altar of devotion. May all that is spoken, heard, felt, remembered, and received today be blessed. May the Rose Grail be established within this field. May this sacred temple stand in love, wisdom, truth, and grace. May all who enter leave more deeply connected to the divine presence that has always lived within. And so it is. Aho, Ashe, Amen. And we begin. So let me just start by, I'm going to say a couple things around where we're beginning today. I think of the heart as a rose. And if you remember what the spirals inside of the rose, it really reflects, I think, the journey that we're going to be taking in over the next 6 months, because each spiral is actually taking you deeper into the heart. And my work here is really to help us all remember that the heart really is the portal and the gateway to the individuation of the divine that we are, of the source, of the creator and the created. And each of these, you can think of these teaching as a petal of that rose heart. And I have called everything recently, I was guided to really, as I stepped onto this next level of my journey, the Rose Grail. And when I talk about the Rose Grail, the rose really is the frequency, the divine heart frequency. But, you know, the rose also has thorns. So the spirals are taking us deeper. And sometimes it seems like we continue to repeat some of the lessons. You're not repeating them. You're just going deeper in the spirals, because we can't always receive everything all at once. And so it's like taking off the garments. I really like that analogy of, in the Pistis Sophia, it talks about when Sophia descended from the higher realms down into the more of what we would call these physical realms, and all the garments she took on. You can think of it as your ego, your incarnate mind. And in the Hermetics principles, it talks about this universe being mental. So our thoughts do create our reality. We are the creators here. And so I want you to remember that, because we've all taken on these different garments, because there's soul lessons we came here to learn. There's ancestral things that we came to help with releasing from our ancestry. Plus, you know, we're all connected through the collective. So we're helping each other release what no longer serves and what's out of separation. So today's topic, which is the divine child remembers Eden, I want you to think of it as the first rose petal that we are activating, engaging. All of this, I feel, is already seated within us, just like I feel that this sanctuary that I'm going to talk about today is already in your heart. And this particular today is the returning to divine innocence and sacred belonging. I think you've probably seen scripture and different teachers speaking about wonderment and innocence and the purity that a child holds. So my experience and my belief is that, when we are in the womb, and when we come into the womb of the mother, and we're carried from the womb of the cosmic mother into the womb of the physical mother, that we are in that pure energy. But then when we're born, right, we start to experience the I want to say the wounds, the core lessons start to engage through our incarnate body and mind. So the rose is the divine love piece that always remains pure in us, but still requiring us to do the work. So we're going inward. The grail is really the body. And I think I was reminded that many of us have forgotten that the body has its own intelligence.
Mm.
And so when I think of the Rose Grail, I want you to imagine that divine love that always exists within us, but that you are continuing from above your head, right? Because the more you descend, your soul descends into your body. Or if you want to think about it as your higher self being more present in you, that consciousness starts to fill you. So you can think of your body as a grail. It's the cup that's being filled with that divine love.
Mm.
And so when I talk about embodiment, that's what I'm speaking of. And I feel that humanity is in that place where more of us, more of our consciousness, our higher consciousness is wanting to be present in the physical body because we're not meant to leave it. And I used to leave my body all the time, especially as a child, because this world felt too much for me. It felt overwhelming. It would overwhelm my nervous system. If you're as empathic as I am, you probably understand what I'm talking about, that even sometimes being around other people, it would be a lot for me. So that's for me in the work that I'm doing here with you is to help you deepen through the heart. And each petal, right, is going to help you embody more of your consciousness in the physical body, which I call the Grail, which is the way my guides have been bringing it forth. And it is connected to the Magdalene lineage, which is where I got this present spiritual name back in 2022. So the divine child, for me, it really happened after Isis had come into my body in 2022, and there was a lot of old wounds that needed to be healed. In fact, my energetic body was split in half. So that all had to be mended so that I could continue doing the work that I was here to do. And I started to, I think it was probably right at the beginning of COVID, where I was given a vision and I was shown, it was like a mother, a representation of a mother, and in front of her was a child. And I was told that the future of humanity was this, that we really needed to bring in that mother frequency, become the mother to our own inner child.
Mm-hmm.
And we have many different aspects of us that have had different experiences in this lifetime and in other lifetimes. And those aspects, they require that level of attention and love, right? So the teaching today really is about remembering that divine child within you. And I believe that, although that child has taken on some garments, that you can get to the place where that part of you becomes exalted. So it remembers fully that it's not separate from source. It remembers the joy and the innocence. It becomes that again. And that's what I want to begin today in the transmission, is really helping you remember that. And for me, I was reminded of the Garden of Eden, and that we all have, you don't have to call it Eden, but it's that frequency of purity, of innocence, of wonderment, of curiosity. Your garden may look different and have a totally different name. But it is about that living sanctuary. And that's where we're going to be going into the heart space today. I'm going to take you in the transmission. I was told there were going to be unicorns and, whatever it is that your child wants to experience, really to help that part of you feel safe again. Because really it comes down to safety, of all the parts of you feeling safe, being home in this body. Because right now, this is your home on this physical plane. And instead of leaving it, we're being asked to keep bringing more of our consciousness into it. And your child, your divine child, can help guide you in doing that. I have so many stories about my little girl showing me in this dimensional space where she's at, and she loves to do art as I do. And she's in the caves and she's making mandalas and she's playing, and that's what we're returning to. And that part does not question anything about like being separate, right? That doesn't exist in her. For her, it's all the oneness and the connection and the joy and the wonderment, the curiosity, and having fun and playing. And many of us have forgotten how to do that. So hopefully this will also help re-engage that part of you that remembers how to have fun and be playful and joyful.
Yes. Yes. Does this end the teaching?
It does. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we return, Elohi will begin her transmission. We'll be right back. And we're back. Season 4 opener of Be Here Now, the Peaceful Empowerment Work Show, where presence invites perspective and allows peace. Elohi is going to go into her transmission now, and we have about 17 minutes for that.
Yes. All right. Well, let's get started so we can use every minute we have.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to bring in my guides, Ishtar. That's the voice that's going to speak, and then there'll be other things happening. I invite you, wherever you may be, you can lay down, but just be in a pose that's restful for you so you can really receive and go deep. Hello, beloveds. It's wonderful to be here with you. Remembering that your breath helps you to deepen into wherever you may be, preparing your body to receive. We speak directly to your mind to step back, allowing the space for you to receive what is meant for you today. We speak to your body that every atom, every molecule, every cell within you awaken and remember its divine intelligence flowing through every organ, every part of you, every layer of your being, getting ready, preparing you. And we're going to take a couple of breaths together into the heart space. It might help if you place your hands on your heart so that you can bring your consciousness there. Using your breath and intention, for energy follows your intention, that you're gathering all of your consciousness, bringing forth all of your divine love. And just imagine that at the top of your head, there's a beautiful golden sphere of light. And all of you is stepping into that golden sphere of light. We ask all of your guides to be present with you, your oversoul, your highest self, your spirit in form. And we ask your guardian angel to help bring forth for you your divine child, your inner child. They are stepping into that golden sphere with you. Just take a moment to extend your hand out or to hold that part of you. Whatever you are guided is divinely perfect, trusting in that. And that golden sphere is moving down through your crown, down into your heart center. And as you arrive in your heart center, there's a doorway and a portal and a gateway forming there. That is the doorway for this sacred sanctuary. Take a moment and just place your hands against that doorway. See if you can feel, sense, see, or just know. Whatever you're meant to know about this doorway, so it can be imprinted within you, so you may return here to be with your divine child. Now your child may still be holding garments, wounds, words, experiences, holding them back from that divine purity that is their true nature. And so hold in this moment in your heart any intentions you may have. Something that you may be aware of that perhaps you know this younger part of you is still holding. And when you're ready, you walk through the doorway and the portal, stepping into this sacred garden, this sacred sanctuary. That is your sanctuary. It has always lived within you. For all is seated in the layers of your being. And when you are ready to remember it, it is revealed. We anchor in this now and in all nows, that all that you are ready to remember may arise with grace and ease. And just notice your garden, feeling the pure divine love that exists in this space. And however your garden looks or feels, grass beneath your feet, the illumined sun shining brightly upon you. Trees, animals, butterflies. And from a distance, a guardian of your sanctuary steps forward. Like your fairy godmother. And she sits with you and your divine child. You're sitting in a circle. And she calls several unicorns to come and sit around you. They are fairies, tree spirits, animal spirits, beings, guides from different realms that have joined to be here with you. We ask the Elohim angels of love and peace to surround you as well, through their wings, through their being. They begin sending rays of pure love into every layer of your being, into your divine child, into your body, into all the places that your child is not feeling safe, experiences, remembrances that need to be released. And the unicorns bring their beautiful horn, placing a horn on your heart and on the heart of your divine child, sending that purity and innocence that they hold into the heart center and into the body. Divine Mother, may your grace shower these children in your garden, their garden, that they may feel your presence, showering them in a higher truth, a higher knowing that lives within their hearts, within their being, that they may know that they are safe, to let go of what has felt as layers of protection, no longer needed. Letting go of these garments, these beliefs, these thoughts, these experiences, these memories, these wounds. We lift those wounds to higher ground. As every part is held in your womb, in your living waters, we speak to every molecule in your body, in your being, recalibrating, restoring what is out of alignment with the highest truth, with the divine love that is your true essence. As the unicorns, your spiritual team, your guides, your fairy godmother, and all the beings that are present, hold you, holding your child, helping him or her feel that they may surrender fully to the presence of Divine Mother, to the presence of the source of creation that flows through every atom, every molecule, every cell. And rays of light moving through all the layers of your being, of your child's being, restoring, realigning, recalibrating. As you release, and give to your guides, to Divine Mother, to the beings present, all that no longer serves you. Elai kutua sanai taranashitu. Yanea ketua sekanaeta. Through time and space, every dimension, every reality where you exist, all timelines, aligned and calibrated to what is in the highest good, highest truth, highest love for you and for all. As these rays of light weave into your being, into your body, holding you, helping you remember, giving permission to your divine child to remember fully who they are, to let go of all that no longer serves. As we anchor all that you have received through every layer, as the beings here with us continue weaving rays of light into your being, clearing the pathway through the heart, the first petal, emerged, activated, remembering through time and space, retrieving your wonderment, your innocence, your purity, your wholeness. It is so. And coming back into your physical body, in this space, in this now, knowing that you may stay in this energy and continue receiving and allowing. We leave you now, beloveds, in peace and blessings and grace. You are deeply loved. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Whew. Now you had some notes about integration.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we forget a lot that sometimes when we have these experiences that sometimes other things will rise. So the woundedness rises to the surface and your body shows you where that woundedness is. And so you may feel some pain or disruption in the body. So somatic movement is really important. So shaking your body, slowly walking, moving your hips, whatever intuitively you feel is good for you. Just remember that sometimes this happens and it's normal because the body needs help in moving the energy. Make sure to stay hydrated. So drinking plenty of water. Remember that, your body has tons of water and water has its own consciousness. So when you drink water, set intentions and ask the water to help you with the release, with the integration, with the embodiment. Journaling is a good thing to do. You can document, anything that's arising for you or landing for you or anything that might feel different. Perhaps questions that you want to hold, connected to this specific teaching around your divine child. And where is your child still not feeling safe or still holding things that need to be released? And being soft and gentle with yourself and being patient. And thank you for being here, and for those who will listen on the replay, for sharing your light and love in this world that so needs it.
We want to thank you, Elohi. We are so blessed to have you here sharing this work on our platform. And we are so looking forward to August 6th, where our topic is going to be The Body is the Grail.
Yes, beautiful.
So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We want to thank everybody for joining us on our big season 4 opener.
Yay, yay, yay.
And, one thing will always remain the same. We want to thank you so much for choosing, because it's a choice, to be here now with us. Please always remember.
You aren't alone.
And don't ever forget, you are awesome. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you, Elohi.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.